My name is Nick, and this is Day 1 on T.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
It's been too long, I'm nervous. Welcome back, chosen family, to another video. It has been way too long. It's been way too long. I need some Vaseline, one second. Love some bloopers.
You don't have a thought behind those eyes, do you? Sweet boy.
Welcome back, chosen family, to another video. It has been way too long. I know I've been neglecting you guys, but I promise you that I'm back for a while to give you some good, continuous content. Yes, because I know that's what you need. So, today we're going to be talking about my journey on T. For those who do not know, I'm talking about my journey on testosterone and how exactly we got here. Because the last time I saw you, it was at least a year ago, so we're missing out some parts. You get me? But let's get right into it. Alright, so first off, let's start with the video that I made about a year ago on wanting top surgery. This is still definitely something that I want, but I know that it can wait. In terms of the urgency that I feel for my gender journey and what's right for me, I know that testosterone is more of a priority than getting top surgery is. So yeah, this is something that can wait. I still want it, but it's just not a priority at the moment, which is totally fine. I would rather wait for something when it feels right rather than rushing into it, which is exactly what I did for testosterone. I wasn't sure about whether I wanted to take it first, and I waited on it. And you know, in terms of my gender journey and just where I'm at currently, I very much still, you know, identify with a non-binary label, but trans masc was also something that I was identifying with, and it kind of led me to understand that, not led me to understand, it kind of affirmed my journey a bit more in that, okay, I think testosterone is actually the next step for me. So yeah, how exactly did we get here? Let's start with like two really important things. One, therapy. I've been in therapy for quite a while now, and this was something that was really important to me. I wanted to be in therapy for a while with a therapist that knew about the queer community, had, you know, experience with the queer community, who was experienced or was understanding in my black queerness, and also someone who would affirm my my gender and that kind of exploration without, you know, I guess being patronizing or doubtful. And my therapist is absolutely great, and we went through this journey together where I was allowed to question whether, you know, I was allowed to be unsure, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to explore these feelings to make sure that being on testosterone and just the whole journey in general was right for me. And yeah, that's where I am. Two, a steady job. I have a full-time job now, which is also why you haven't seen me for about a year. But with this full-time job, you know, it gave me the privilege to go private, and because I didn't really want to wait any longer. And just mentioning that with, you know, therapy, like I was in a space where if I waited any longer, I knew that it wouldn't be the best for me mentally, and so being Alright, so let's talk about the journey. So first of all, I chose Gender GP as my private practitioner. I then went through an appraisal pathway form, which basically is the form that you do before you start, so they are aware of the things that you want and require of their services. It includes medical history, you know, a gender questionnaire, just so that they know the types of things that you need, informed consent, blood tests, fertility, and they have different options as well, whether you want to choose the feminization pathway, masculinization pathway, which is the one I chose, or the puberty blocker pathway. Let's kind of go into prices of things. So there's $195 for a one-off subscription fee to be a member to all of these services. You then have, after that, a £30 subscription fee every 4 weeks. And then they have different consultations. So they have the information gathering session, which is compulsory. That's £65. That went really well for me. Basically had a conversation about my childhood, my past, and just about, you know, my gender, and to see if there's any like incongruences between my gender at birth and my gender identity now. They made sure that I had informed consent, whether I understood what was going to happen, you know, fertility wise, whether I understood the effects of taking testosterone and all of those things. And it was just an affirming conversation where I didn't feel like it was being too medicalized, but that also it was very person focused, which I appreciated. You can then also have like different optional sessions. So you can have a discovery session if you're not exactly sure what you want, counseling and friends and family sessions. I didn't take any of these because, you know, I'm going through a therapy myself, and most of my friends and family are aware of what's going on, so there was kind of no need for me to tell them. So compulsory follow-up sessions are then done every 6 months, and prices for all of these can be found on their website for literally all of the things that I've mentioned. So after that, I waited about 4 weeks for my application to be approved by the medical team. And, you know, I was just there, like, I was actually getting a bit like frustrated, like, when's it coming, like I literally just want it to come. Then it was approved. My GP signed off on it, and I got my prescription, which was delivered to me, and that cost around just under £50, including shipping. I probably look mash up. That doesn't matter because today is an important day. It is the 27th of June at 8:36, and I have just bought my testosterone. So I'm hoping that it comes Tuesday. Please. We will see, but the journey is starting. The journey is here, and I'm excited. So, in total, I have spent in total so far, this has cost around 370 quid. Now, it's a lot of money, but it's definitely worth it. And lastly, we move on to the day that I actually got to put on my first dose. Hey everyone, excuse my face. Everything, just got out of the shower, so obviously mine's a bit dry. But today is the 1st of June, and this is the first time I'll be taking my testosterone. So I just want to document how I do it. I've read all the instructions and stuff. So let's get into it. First, it says you gotta pump it 3 times, but don't use it, just pump 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sick. Cool. Put it away. Then 1 pump. This one. Cool. You don't want to rub it all the way, but rub it as much as you can. And other side, 1 pump. Okay, that's that done. My name is Nick, and this is day 1 on tea. Now, let's move on to side effects and stuff. Now, as I'm filming this today, it has only been day 4, so I can't say that I'm really experiencing anything. The first day that I put it on, I was like really hot. The second day, really hot. But once again, these could just be other factors. And yesterday, I was feeling some cramping sensations, but my period is due in literally like 2 days, so it could be that. But it's also very strange for me to experience cramping that early on, because I'm usually like pretty regular with things. But I'll like keep you up to date. So super excited and, you know, ready to take you on this journey with me. If you want to see more and you want to keep updated with my journey, make sure that you like, comment and subscribe. You know that I'm always open to answering any questions. Like, that's not an issue for me. This is why I do what I do. But if you don't feel comfortable commenting, like, my DMs are open. Like, literally, it's calm. I'm not a big YouTuber with, you know, thousands of subscribers that can't, you know, read a DM. So please DM me and then I will get to them as soon as I can. Yeah, my socials, just DM me on my socials and make sure that you follow me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.